On this video, I'm going to be talking about the YouTube algorithm, especially the YouTube algorithm currently going into 2025. Guys, it is loose. That's the first thing that you need to understand. It is loose. Some people are calling it's on easy mode or whatever terminology you want to use it. And it's growing YouTube channels real fast. So if you don't want to be left behind before this window closes, I would encourage you to basically sit down and listen to this one about the YouTube algorithm and how you can actually trigger it. In case you haven't noticed, I am currently triggering the YouTube algorithm so that I gain my lost watch time. And I don't know if you've been paying attention. This is actually the last video of the day that I am aggressively uploading on my channel because I'm trying to study the algorithm, how it's going to behave after here. I hope you are also paying attention because if it works for me, it's going to work for you as well. In case as well you're wondering, yes, I do have 5 monetized YouTube channels, and the last YouTube channel that I created was on the 1st of August 2024, and it's now sitting at 4,000 subscribers and just under 900,000 lifetime views. And it is making some money indeed. And what did I do? I did aggressive uploading and the algorithm was triggered immediately. So anyways, let's get to the meat of this video. So I'm sure many people are struggling to get their videos seen on YouTube. I mean, there's discovery and there's a matrix that one needs to meet in order to trigger the YouTube algorithm. And I've said this matrix before, that in order for the algorithm, but it doesn't look like with this current algorithm that plays much of a role, even though a role is played, that is clicks. So your thumbnails must be able to attract people immediately to click on the video because they are curious on what you are talking about in that video. And once you have hooked them with that click, then you hook them by keeping them longer on that particular video that you have uploaded, because watch time is very important to the YouTube algorithm. And then the last one, engagement. How are people engaging the video while they are busy watching it? Are they liking the video? Are they making a comment? Are they sharing? And also, are they subscribing and clicking the bell notification? So you've probably heard about the mysterious YouTube algorithm. I call it lady algorithm. But today I'm going to break it all down for you. In this video, I am going to dive deep into how the algorithm, I believe it works in 2024, and also will be working probably the first quarter of 2025. And that is why you need to start your YouTube channel right now if you are thinking about it. So stop thinking and start pressing that record button, and the rest, believe me, it's going to be history. All right. And most importantly, how you can use it to grow your channel. I'm talking about the algorithm here, how to use it to grow your channel faster than ever before, like I did with my last channel. I mean, 4,000 subscribers in 2 months, unheard of. So before we get started, I know I don't make this call of action most of the time. Just make sure to hit that subscribe button for me and tap the bell notification so that you never miss out on the tips to help you thrive on YouTube, just like how I am thriving on YouTube, except for this channel. But anyways, that is a story for another day. So what exactly is the YouTube algorithm? Oh my goodness, everybody wants to know. Is it a human being? Is it a machine? Is it a robot? What is it? I call her lady algorithm. So then I kind of like obviously have to look it up and check the definition of what an algorithm is. And this is what I came up with. It's a complex system that decides which videos to get recommended to users. I think it summarizes what the YouTube algorithm is about. It takes into account a ton of factors. I already mentioned some of them, but there are actually more than the 3 that I've mentioned. I just feel like those are the 3 most important ones. Others, they are like user behavior, watch time, engagement, and even your video's metadata. What do we mean by metadata or your video metadata? That is the title of the video, description, which some people ignore the description box. Never ignore the description box, because that's where the YouTube algorithm goes to find out what the video is about, so that it's able to take your videos or your video to the relevant audience. as well as tags. Even though YouTube says tags are not important, however, it does assist the algorithm to know what the video is about. So I would encourage you to add the tags in your videos as well. Let's start with the three hashtags: your channel name, and then the topic of the video and subtopics of the video, etc., and so on. In simple terms, the algorithm's goal is to keep people on the platform as long as possible by showing them videos they are likely to watch and engage with. That is why it's important that you create what you call a playlist. And after creating a playlist, it's also important that when you go live, you also put your live streams into a playlist, as well as set them as what you call that thing, podcast. There's a podcast feature on YouTube. You can also set them as podcast. That way, it increases that watch time. People stay watching and they binge watch your content if they find your content quite interesting and valuable, because that's very important. So, how do we make sure our content is what YouTube recommends? That's actually a question that you always have to ask yourself before you even start recording. Ask yourself this one question: how will this video make sure that my content is what YouTube recommends? Okay? Because people, they type for a specific topic or for specific information when they go onto YouTube. Why? Because YouTube is a search engine. Okay, so the key factor influencing the algorithm must be repeated, and these top factors that influence the algorithm in 2024, and I still think even in 2025, while the algorithm is on easy mode or it is loose, watch time is the first one. Watch time, if you can make sure that you grab people's attention and keep them watching for as long as you can. I always say if you can keep them for at least 65% of your video, you would have done a great job. So watch time, this is the total amount of time viewers spend watching your videos. The more, the better. That is why capturing them with hooks and recapturing their attention with b-rolls, and you do something a little bit funny inside, probably make people laugh. I don't know what your character is. If you're boring, well, there's an audience for boring people as well, but I'm sure people that are following this channel are not boring people. Number two, click-through rate, or CTR as sometimes it is referred. YouTube looks at how many people click your video when it appears in their feed, meaning that when they see that thumbnail, what does it do to them? Because it needs to evoke a certain emotion. If the emotion is curiosity, then you win the day. People are going to click and watch. The title of the video as well plays a major role. So if they might, some people might look at the thumbnail and say, I want to watch this video, or this video looks interesting, and they click. Or they will look at the title as well as the thumbnail before they decide to click. So click-through rate, very important. Create attractive thumbnails. And then number three, engagement. Like I said earlier, likes, comments, share, and even how long viewers interact with your videos are key. So meaning, if your videos are engaging, maybe you ask a question and people, they respond by answering that question that you asked in the video. That's part of interacting with the video, because sometimes you even spark a conversation amongst the people that are watching and commenting on that particular video, and that is actually good for you, because that means you have achieved number one, which is watch time. Number four, which sometimes is a challenge for many, especially new YouTubers: consistency. Consistency is the queen, and consistency, I believe, is having an affair with the algorithm. So if you're not going to impress the queen, the algorithm is just not going to be impressed with you either. So posting regularly and engaging with your audience tells the YouTube algorithm that your channel is active and valuable. Very important to say that. Consistency also involves you interacting with your audience by liking their comments and leaving a comment and giving them a nice fat red heart. That shows that you care and you also appreciate the time that they took to watch your videos. Number 5, relevance and keywords. Very important. Make sure your titles, descriptions, and tags are optimized with the relevant keywords. So what's the keyword to this video? The YouTube algorithm. So you got to mention the keyword in your titles as well as in the description box, as well as in the tags. And you are going to see this on the title, YouTube algorithm. In the description box, you're going to see YouTube algorithm. In the text, you're also going to see YouTube algorithm. I am optimizing the video so that it reaches those that are interested in finding out what on earth is this YouTube algorithm, lady algorithm, as I call her. So here's the deal that I believe you can run with. So if you can focus on pumping your channel with content and build a library of videos, engaging content, very important that your content must be engaging. That keeps people watching and interacting. The algorithm will naturally start pushing your videos out to more people. I mean, it's not rocket science. All you have to master is my video interactive? If it's interactive, you've won the day. Lady algorithm is going to be impressed. Trust me. But now, what are the actionable tips I can give you to implement this today so that the algorithm works for you? All right. Create compelling thumbnails and titles, of course. You need to stand out. Your titles should hook viewers, and your thumbnails should be visually engaging as well. Like I said, they need to evoke a certain emotion, either curiosity, fear, or what other emotions that are out there. And another thing that you need to do is focus on audience retention, keeping people longer watching your videos, the better. So make sure your content is engaging from the very start. The first 30 seconds of your videos are very important to the YouTube algorithm because sometimes that's where people drop off on videos. There's even an analytics on that, on your analytics. Just check that out. And then also make sure that you optimize for search. Keywords are important, and make sure that there are relevant keywords for that matter in the description, tags, and title, so that the algorithm finds it easier to find you your audience. And then also post consistently. I mean, seriously, consistency. And the algorithm, like I said, those two girls, I'm telling you, there's a relationship going on there. And you need to impress the other one for the other one to be impressed too. Maybe they are best friends. Oh my goodness, maybe they are best friends. Oh my goodness, I've been accusing the algorithm and consistency. Okay, but do encourage engagement by asking people to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that. Ask your viewers like to comment and all of the stuff that I've already said. The other things that you need to avoid so that the algorithm doesn't get angry with you, it is clickbaiting. But most titles are clickbaity anyways. I would say if you are going to clickbait your audience, at least debunk the clickbait in the video by mentioning whatever, by debunking whatever keyword that is inside the video so that it doesn't feel like you falsely gotten people to click and watch your video and they still gotten no value out of that. So avoid clickbait if you have to altogether, okay? Clickbait titles or thumbnails, if your content doesn't match your title, viewers will click off, and that hurts your retention. So that means people are not going to stay long watching that video because they felt you lied to them. And another thing that you need to avoid is irregular posting. Remember consistency and the algorithm. I think they are best friends. They are best friends. If you're inconsistent, the algorithm won't prioritize your channel at all. Forget it. Remember, YouTube is also a business. It's in the business of making money. And also avoid ignoring your analytics. Pay close attention to your channel's analytics. They can give you insight into what you need to work on regarding your videos and what to improve as well. And then yeah, I think understanding and working with the YouTube algorithm can be the key to unlocking your YouTube channel's full potential. Remember, it's all about creating content that viewers love while keeping YouTube's ranking factors in mind. Basically, what I'm trying to say here, create content that people are searching for. That's it. That's all that you need to do. Create content that people are searching for. You will find that in the YouTube search bar. You go to the YouTube search bar, it will show you what people are actually searching. All right. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your fellow creators and those that are thinking of starting a YouTube channel but are a little bit afraid. Please show them this video. And of course, subscribe for more content like this and let me know in the comments, what are your tips for growing on YouTube? I'm very curious to hear from you. Other than that, guys, let's see each other next time with a new video. Goodbye.